Kez, and in today's video I am going to be showing you guys how to get a ridiculously cheap MacBook Pro. Now guys, recently I've been looking for a editing laptop so I can render and edit all my videos and photos that I take on my camera, and I've always wanted an Apple MacBook, especially the MacBook Pros, but the downside to a MacBook Pro is that they're terribly expensive. So I started to look at used laptops, and they were still coming in at like the £600 mark, £700 mark, and at the time and still now I don't have that amount of money just to splash out on a laptop. So I seen this awesome section of the Apple website called refurbished MacBook Pros, but on the Apple website there's still about £800, £900, but I kept that refurbished word in my head. So what did I do? I went on the good old trusty eBay, and this is what I found. Right, so as you can see guys, I bought this MacBook Pro 13-inch, mid-2012, 2.5 GHz Intel Core i5, 4GB of RAM, 500GB of hard drive for £435. Now, when I saw this, I thought, damn, this is pretty cheap, but at the same time I didn't really know if I was getting ripped off as well, because I've never really, you know, had a MacBook Pro. But when I looked at the specs of the computer, it had 4GB of RAM, 500GB of normal, you know, hard drive, and I thought, why not? Now, as you can see, the item's description does say 500GB of just, you know, your regular hard drive space. So when I purchased this Apple MacBook Pro, I had the intentions of upgrading the RAM and upgrading the 500GB hard drive to a SSD drive just to speed up the computer a bit more and help me with my editing. So because I already had I've just recently sold my gaming PC, so I had an SSD lying around. I decided to put that SSD in this computer. But when I actually opened up this computer, it already had a Kingston 250GB hard drive in, and I was only going to be putting in 120GB. It was like a PNY SSD. So for me to get a 250GB SSD in a MacBook Pro that is in really good condition for £435, I was really happy. So due to the RAM being 4GB, to me that is too low. I've never ever had a computer or a laptop with that, you know, little RAM. So I thought, right, this is going to be my editing laptop. I'm going to be doing everything on this laptop, so I need the maximum capacity of RAM that this laptop can handle. Now, from the factory, it states that it can only take 8GB, but reading up on forums, it actually takes 16GB. So I went online and I, you know, researched on what is the best RAM to you know, install into this MacBook Pro, and this is what I found. Now, as you can see guys, I decided to buy the crucial 16GB, and that cost me £113.47. So my mid to late 2012 MacBook Pro with an Intel Core i5 2.5 GHz processor that is currently enabled to 3.1 GHz with Turbo Boost. It has a 250GB SSD drive from Kingston and 16 gigabytes of RAM, and the grand total on how much this MacBook Pro cost me is £548.47. So guys, the whole intentions of this video is to tell you guys, just make sure you do your shopping around. You do not need to go buy the most expensive brand new equipment out there. Get your refurbed, get your used. It is all in good working order. People are getting rid of it because they don't need it, because they're upgrading to better things. We all need to start somewhere. Guys, so if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to hit that like button, and if you are new to the channel guys, subscribe. I will love you forever. And guys, my name is Kez, and I will see you in the next video.